Welcome back to La-Mulana. We got some stuff, namely a skull and a new co-host because, well, I need more people to work off of. Say hello to Altio.
Hello everyone, I'm Altio.
And welcome to the Shrine of the Mother.
I fucking hate this place.
Yeah, a bit of a disclaimer, I ran through this place once, but I completely forgot that you need a dragon bone for it, so there might be some missing coin pots, missing traps, you know the drill. I fucked up.
Highwang, you're professional freaking Let's Player here.
Well, you don't really miss anything without this if you go through it without the skull. Just like one trap and some coins, nothing important. Now these wedges are tricky because there's going to be a later puzzle that mentions wedges, but these aren't the wedges you work with, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, the wedges are there, but they're not really
The
important.
wedges. I think they're there to indicate that you've hit this wedge, but I'm not sure because there's also another way to indicate it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know they get destroyed when, you know, at the end of the game, you can visibly see they're gone, but I don't know why you would ever come back here, is the thing.
Yeah, exactly. Also, you don't see... It's hard to see there because I'm kind of in a hurry after, like, angrily doing this, but, there was a wall blocking off that entire area. In fact, there's a lot of skull walls blocking off this area.
Yeah, totally forgot, actually, what unlocks that. I think I've
we'll see in a
repressed this game.
minute. It's been too traumatizing.
It really has. It was just stressful, and I was sad and miserable.
You just lost. Once you know how to play this game, it's relatively easy.
Oh yeah, but I think that's why it's, you know, that's why it was traumatizing.
Now this chest is dumb. There's no way to indicate that you need to use sub-weapons to open it. But hit it 3 times with a sub-weapon and you get bounce shot.
Make sure you use the gun for maximum efficiency.
Oh god, don't. That's terrible. Now I don't remember what bounce combines with, unfortunately. I'll have to like put it in cliff notes for that later.
I think bounce might be related to one of the fairy combinations.
Yeah, that seems like it's the case. Now this place, if you haven't already told, is kind of dark.
Dark in theme or dark in lighting?
Dark as in morbid, because we have dead winged skeletons, dead giant skeletons. We're gonna see it later, but there's also dead snake people skeletons.
Also, skull walls.
Skull walls too. This place is very, like, metal, for lack of a better term.
It's like an angst, well, I guess a 90s angsty teenager? 80s
Yeah.
angsty teenager?
Now here we have the motive for why we're doing all this.
The secret treasure of life is the end goal. It is what you are trying to acquire.
We're basically trying to figure out what happens when a man and a woman get together. I mean, what?
In this case, you create 8 different races.
Now here's the weird part about this puzzle. I didn't like know anything about this until I did research on it, but in order for this to appear, you need both the map software combination and the map for this level, or else this won't appear at all.
Which could lead to even more, you know, wandering around and doing nothing for hours on end.
Yeah, which is weird. There's no way to... Well, there's one clue that says that you need both... Basically says you need both map software to find stuff, but... This is why we need the skull.
That just kind of bothered me that it was, like, just barely off-white for the rest of the skull.
Yeah, it's a little weird. Well, we did buy the skull in a shop. Also, I totally forgot I don't have the scanner equipped.
Gosh, the number of times I ran past this dude trying to figure out what he does.
Hey, buddy. What you doing? Just kinda
Now I forgot what he does.
Oh, we'll see later in the series. He doesn't like dolls, though. I'm not a fan of Pepper.
Doesn't like being hit.
Yeah. That's like the only time he'll hurt you is when you try to attack him, but it's just like reactive.
He's made of bats.
Bats? Well, maybe, but this is the area I was talking about. There's supposed to be a bridge there, but my last run through, oops.
Professional Wang.
Yes. This, however, is interesting because this is a real thing, much like most of La-Mulana. And I did not know this was scannable until, like, this recording.
I think it'd be kind of cool to go through every dungeon again and see, like, what minute details in the background would be scannable.
That'd be a pain in the ass, but I'd do it. Oh, hey, look, there's somebody here.
He seems to be wearing something very similar to Mr. LaMesa.
Yes. Too bad I can't, like, go up this ladder. I actually don't know where he goes. He just kind of, like,
I think
fucks
he's
off.
he's just a poltergeist at this point.
Maybe. Now, this is in fact relevant because this is the clue that indicates what to do next. Now, before, that thing was blocked by a wall of skeletons, and now it's blocked by that giant pillar. And even if you had time stop, that would not, like, stop that thing, which is weird because in the original La-Mulana, time stop is the solution for that. So let's talk to the old man.
Yeah, I remember trying time stop and that did nothing for me.
I'd like to know how the old man got through to that puzzle and just let me, like, suck and die.
I think he might be like a lost great-grandfather or something, because, you know, Mesa is part ninja, and I assume Sean Kosuke is also part ninja.
Probably more ninja than me, but yeah. The idea is after you see that pillar, you're supposed to go talk to Zelpud with the talisman in hand so he recognizes, oh hey, your dad's kind of a dick, let me help. Also, those pink dudes are assholes.
Yeah, this game really doesn't stress enough that, like, Bulbrook and Zelpud are essential to completing parts of the game.
Yeah. Like, there is one clue in the next video that I'm like, oh hey, I could've just talked to this girl to figure out what's up. Now, there's a lot of stuff that I haven't done in this dungeon as well because I don't have the death rune yet. And I'm not gonna have it for at least 2 more videos because, well, you need to do Chamber of Birth to get death. Go figure.
Yeah, you visit this place a lot earlier than you're able to actually, like, complete most of it.
Yep. It's how I roll.
I think that's just most of the game, actually. A lot of the areas you don't, like, finish until you go everywhere else and come back.
Pretty much. Also, damn, that old man. What the hell?
Seriously, like, he's like Master Roshi.
He really is. The diary is basically a non-item. Don't worry about it. Also, I think I tried to scan Zelpud, but it doesn't do anything. Oh well.
Just yells at you for poking him with a little hand scanner.
What are you doing? Get out of here! Also, he managed to beat you back to the hut, so we're gonna get a bit of context here. I don't really get what they mean by sees the departing off. That's one thing that's eluded me.
It might just be weird translation.
Probably. Like Sean versus Shorn. I still think Sean is more sensible.
I agree. What I'm wondering is, does the Holy Talisman in the context of the game actually make time pass, or do you teleport instantaneously? Because maybe he doesn't beat you there, maybe it's just that, like, it simulates time passing.
I don't know. Or what are you trying to ask, though? Like, is that basically saying time has progressed in the game, or what? I don't understand that question.
It's not really, like, important, but basically saying that, like, maybe the, I was wondering if the Holy Grail either teleports you instantaneously, and Zelput is just that fast, or the Holy Grail teleports you, but it still, like, time still passes as if you had walked there in the first place.
Oh, I
like,
see.
within the context of the game world.
I don't know. I think Zelput is just that fast. I mean, look at how he just blitzed that pillar.
That's true.
Also, that clue should have been examined at the beginning of the game, but he's basically saying, keep an eye on rooms, because if there's no eyeball in a room, you could just, like, break walls. Whatever.
Also something that is needed to complete the game.
Yeah. This is not, like, vital to the game, but it's good to know. I'm gonna, like, try to muscle this into the lore videos, which is gonna be tough. Shame she doesn't say anything else. I want to know the story. Tell me everything.
I think Sonic the Hedgehog might be one of my favorite enemies in this game.
I don't like him, he's a dick. We got one last thing to do here, but it was hard to tell because at the beginning of the video I was like really spastic about it.
Definitely handle enemies a lot better than I did.
Yeah, they don't tell. It's like really hard to tell, but you could like block their dive kicks, but they still could do contact damage to you, which is irritating. Also, I'm at, what, 90 hours in this game so far? I can pretty much handle everything well, except that dude. Look at him up there mocking me.
Maybe one day some, like, you know, La-Mulana guru is gonna be like, 90 hours, heh, what a pleb.
Probably. I intend to do a lot more after, like, the completion of this run. Because there's still a lot of stuff to show off. Aside from me getting my butt poked. Also, if you're wondering why I'm not activating those seals, there's no particular reason. I'm just, like, anal about it. I want to do them all at once.
Because they don't activate until you hit all 4 of them.
Yeah. Well, that chest doesn't activate until you hit all 4.
What are those ghost faces?
I don't know. That's like really weird. I gotta look that up. Now here's the thing, if you don't have the talisman equipped, that thing hits you for half your health. You need to have it equipped then...
I found that out the hard way.
Yeah, that was great. And we got a bad movie, The Crystal Skull.
Oh man.
Yep.
Where did you go wrong, Harrison Ford?
I don't think it was his fault. He just wanted the money. Anyways, that's it for this video. Next up, a tower. A big one.
Bye everyone.